Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Carlos with Twins Reef, and this might be the last update on my reef tanks. So, it's been a while now that I've been thinking of taking a break from the hobby, and recently, guys, my wife got pregnant. So, we found out that she was pregnant. She was on birth control, and that 1 out of a million, she got pregnant with that birth control, which we're really happy and thankful for the pregnancy. So that was like a confirmation of, hey, it's maybe time of taking a break from the hobby. And everything in this video, guys, is recent from my tanks. I'm not going to be focusing that much on the equipment, on the corals and fish like that, but I just want to talk to you guys a little bit, and just express myself and thank you guys for being part of my reefing journey. And this might not be the last video, but it can be a long break from the reef tanks. I haven't sold anything yet. I haven't listed any of my fish, any of my corals as of now. And that doesn't mean either that I'm not gonna have a tank, either fresh or saltwater, at my house. But I have a little bit too many right now. I have four tanks. I have the Twin Reef, the two drop off peninsulas in my house, and then we have the Innovative Marine 30 long and the Red Sea Max E170 in the garage. And yeah, I never do videos on those because they're all like a disaster. They're ugly. The Red Sea Max E170 just holds life rock and like three pieces of corals, and it's a big disaster. It has algae, like I never got cyano. Now that has cyano. And then the 30 long Innovative Marine just has my discus, a couple of nanofish like neon tetras, guppies, and what's the other one? A scarlet batty. I think that's pretty much it. And they are there because I had them before on my Red Sea Reefer 170. I sold that for those that didn't know. I haven't told anybody, so I had to transfer them somewhere, right? And it's just so busy at work. So I became an HVAC technician uh, like about a year ago now, and we're just like in a really busy season where, guys, I don't even have really time for my kids, which is really sad because I'd be getting home sometimes from 7 to 9 at night, and it's really sucks. I don't have time for my kids. I don't have time for my dogs, and I don't really have time for my fish. I'm really thankful that I have my wife because she cares. She cares for my kids and the dogs, and well, I take the responsibility of doing everything as well. But most of the things regarding the fish, that is just me. So the fish tanks in the garage are getting really neglected. The good thing about having the Twins Reefs here inside the house, I could look at them and make sure everything's fine. I did lag in a water change, and I just did a water change before making this video. I also ended up scratching the tanks because I was cleaning up the glass for you guys. And so yeah, so that those are one of many reasons, guys, that I'm taking a break from the hobby. But like I said, that does not mean that I'm not gonna be having a tank around me, because I think that fish tanks, or this hobby in general, fresh and salt, played a big role in my life, distracting me. When I was feeling down, or when I'm looking to entertain myself besides other things. This hobby is just really cool. It gets you entertained, but at the same time, it costs a lot of money, and sometimes it could be frustrating, to be honest, guys. Also, for those that didn't know, I'm a man of God too, so I need to grow spiritually. I need to see God more, because at the end of the day, for me, what does a man gain? Gaining the whole world and losing his soul, right? So I need to build up my relationship with God. That is one and the most important reason why I'm taking a little break, because there's a lot of things, as we become adults. I don't want to be preaching to you guys, right? But as we become adults, we have a lot of responsibilities. We have the house payment, we have car payments, we have food, we have bills we need to take, we need to do. And this hobby, guys, is like basically a luxury to have, you know. It takes a lot of your time, it takes a lot of your money, and I think it's time, you know, to put that effort uh, somewhere else. You know, I'm not talking down on the hobby. I love the hobby. I love fish. I love corals. I love plants, both fresh and salt water. But it's just maybe time for me to, you know, have my mind somewhere else. I've, you know, had my ups and downs with this hobby. Things I shouldn't have done and should had done. As you guys see, the corals here in this tank, they look really bad. That is because I just kept moving the corals from tank to tank because I would always be bored. You know, I couldn't, you know, just have one tank. I couldn't just keep corals for them to be stable. I was always doing things, and at the end of the day, I was hurting the corals. You know, I know I don't want to sound like the backup, but that's how it is. You know, it's like just putting my hand in the tank, moving things and out. That is not the reason why, you know, I want to leave the hobby, but you know, that is something I wish in the beginning I would have never done. I could have probably had the tank thriving a little bit more. But one thing, guys, that I want to tell you guys do not need all this fancy equipment. Um, you know, any fancy equipment or all this extra stuff that people advertise. You could have a amazing, thriving, beautiful reef tank doing it the simple way. Like me, um, guys, I don't even have a skimmer. I don't dose. All I have, guys, is the return pump, a little wave maker, an auto top off, and the light. That's it. And I do not dose at all. I hardly do water changes, guys. Sometimes I do them once a month or once every 3 weeks, guys. Like I'm like a really horrible reef keeper, as you guys could see by my corals. But yeah, we live and we learn, right? Um, so I just want to make this video. I don't even know how to end it. I don't even know if I said things right that you guys will understand. I hope you guys stick longer to this channel and do not unsubscribe, because I'm thinking of bringing more content, but just different content. I don't know what it's going to be, but it has to be different. And hey, I might surprise you guys and might just have one tank. Like I said, I have four right now, and I definitely need to list things up because my wife is 2 months pregnant, so that gives me about 8 months, you know, to decide and rehome corals or fish or tanks that need to go, and maybe just keep one. But we'll see, guys. Again, I'm really thankful for all those that have been watching my videos from the beginning to the ending. So later, guys, I'm out. Peace.